Welcome to Double A Comics. I am Aaron Baldwin, and this is the top 50 comic books in my collection, Value Edition. Now, before I open up the proverbial vault, you guys all know how YouTube works. If you could hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, say what's up, you know how it goes. Next, I want to give a quick shout out to Alex, the comic hoarder, to Comics with Bonics, to Automatic Comics. I'll leave all their channels in links down below. You can go check out their top 50s. Top 50s were circulating several months ago, and I'm late to the party. But let's be real, the party doesn't start until I get there. Also, I wanted to set the table for how this top 50 is going to go with the ever rapidly changing and evolving market that is comic books. I'm going to give ranges in terms of value for all the books, because let's be real, the moment I put this out into the ether that is the internet, the values will be different. So I'm going to do lightning rounds, rapid fire of 4 books at a time until I get to the top 10 and we go gloriously book by book. And that's going to be our setup. So grab some snacks, sit down, and enjoy the show. Here we go. First round, books 50 to 47. We got Batman, Vengeance of Bane, special, number 1 in a 9.8, the first appearance of Bane. Then we got Detective Comics, 259 in a 6.5, first appearance of Calendar Man. And I know you used to laugh about the Calendar Man. I'm laughing too. Laughing all the way to the bank. Then we got Batman, 104 and a 7.5, minor key, revealing that Alfred Pennyworth's middle name is Thaddeus Crane. Also, that cover's fantastic. Then we got Batman 155 in a 5.0, first Silver Age appearance of the Penguin. His first appearance is in the Golden Age. All these books I have valued at around $700. Again, values are changing all the time, but that's round 1. Next round. Round 2, we got 46 to 43. Batman 189 and a 6.5. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Scarecrow. Again, there's a Golden Age appearance that is the first appearance, but this is the first Silver Age appearance. Then we have Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes, number 23 in a 9.6. Gorgeous Adam Hughes cover, and certainly bucks the idea that modern books can't be worth money. This is Mr. Miracle, number 1 in a 9.4. First appearance of Scott Free and Oberon. Amazing book. Love the first appearance of Mr. Miracle. This is one of my all-time favorite Kirby covers. Then we got Amazing Spider-Man 300. First full appearance of Venom. Todd McFarlane in the mix. All these books I have on a range between 700 to 900. Again, things are always changing. Next round. Round 3, 42 to 39. We got Batman 227 and a 6.5. Iconic Neal Adams cover. Then we got Batman 251 and a 7.5. Another iconic Neal Adams cover. The word iconic is thrown around a lot. With these 2 books, it's the truth. Brave and the Bold 34, 5.5. The first Silver Age appearance of the Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Classic. Also, Batman 61 in a 4.5, minor key, the origin of the second Batplane. Gotta love some Golden Age Batman. All these books are between the $700 to $1,000 range. Next round. Round 4, 38 to 35. Speaking of 38, this is Batman 38, one of my oldest Golden Age Batman books. This one's a 5.0. Love that cover. Penguin getting down. Then we got Green Lantern 87 in a 7.5. First appearance of John Stewart, my personal favorite Lantern. Neal Adams cover. Detective Comics 267 in a 5.5. First appearance of the Batmite. The minor age Batman characters, particularly if they're older, are continually on the rise at this point. And we got Detective Comics 400, the first appearance of Man-Bat in a 9.0. Another Neal Adams cover classic. All these books go for somewhere between the $700 to $1,000 range. Next, round 5, 34 to 31. We got Detective Comics 230 and a 4.5. First appearance of the Mad Hatter. Now, some people will disagree with that. So here's what I say. Agree, disagree, fight me in the comments. I don't know. It's up to you. Your prerogative. We got Amazing Spider-Man 4, 9.8. The Ramos variant cover. Cindy Moon becomes Silk. This book still has further to go, in my opinion. Ultimate Fallout 4 in a 9.6 first print. First appearance of Miles Morales. And then we have Edge of Spider-Verse number 2 in a 9.6. First appearance of Spider-Gwen, or the new Spider-Woman, or Gwen becomes Spider-Woman, however you want to say it. All these books fall into the category of the $800 to $1,200 range, but actually, as I'm saying that, these two books are currently going up. So there it is. I'm putting out this video right now, and the prices are already loopy. Next round. Round 6, 30 to 27. We got Batman 357 in a 9.8, first appearance of Killer Croc and Jason Todd. And let me tell you something about Jason Todd and Killer Croc cameos and first appearances. They're everywhere. Constant fights over them. It's the bane of Batman collecting. But this book, the most important. Batman 139 in a 6.0, first appearance of Betty Kane, the first Batgirl classic. And then we got Green Lantern number 7 in a 5.0, first appearance of Sinestro. Flash 110 in a 4.5, first appearance of Weather Wizard, first appearance of Wally West. I love that cover. All these books fall into the $800 to $1,200 range. Next, round 7, 26 to 23. First up, Hawkman number 4 in a 5.5, first appearance as Zatanna. Then we got Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 70 in a 7.5, the first Silver Age appearance of Catwoman. Then we got Batman 232 in a 9.0, first appearance of Ra's al Ghul, Neil Adams cover alert. Then we got Batman 234 in a 9.2, another Neil Adams cover alert. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Two-Face. Now remember, with these Silver Age appearances, it means there's a Golden Age appearance that predates them. And while I'm on the subject, some of y'all are trying to push World's Finest 173 as the first appearance of Two-Face in the Silver Age. It's not. It's Batman dressed as Two-Face. It's not actually Two-Face. You want to fight me? Fight me in the comments. Good for the algorithm. All these books are in the $1,000 to $1,200 range. Next, round 8, 22 to 19. First up, Fantastic Four 49 in a 4.5. Stan Lee's story, Jack Kirby cover with Joe Sinnott. This is the first full appearance of Galactus, the second appearance of Silver Surfer, and the first cover appearance of Galactus and Silver Surfer. Spectacular. House of Secrets 92 in a 5.5, first appearance of Swamp Thing. Again, amazing cover. Amazing cover. Batman Adventures number 12 in a 9.6, first appearance of Harley Quinn out of DC continuity, and Batman 42 in a 3.0. Fun trivia fact, I am actually the third owner of this book ever, which is crazy. Golden Age Batman, amazing, spectacular cover. This is the first cover appearance of Catwoman in Batman. The first cover appearance ever is Detective Comics 122. All these books have an approximate $1,200 range, plus or minus. Next, round 9, 18 to 15. Can you feel it? First up, Batman 181 in a 4.5, the first appearance of Poison Ivy. Next is Batman 171 in a 6.5, the first Silver Age appearance of the Riddler. Then we have Detective Comics 142 in a 2.5. This is the second appearance of Riddler ever. The first appearance is in Detective Comics 140. Next is Detective Comics 359, the first appearance of Barbara Gordon, a.k.a. Batgirl, a.k.a. Becomes the Oracle. Love that book. A book on the rise. Definitely one to look out for. All these books are in the $1,100 to $1,600 range. Next, round 10, 14 to 11. First up, X-Men 14 and a 6.5, first appearance of the Sentinels. I do love that cover. Next is Incredible Hulk 180 and a 7.0. Is it the first cameo of Wolverine? Is it the first appearance of Wolverine? I don't know. You decide. Fight, 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 fight. I can't wait to be in these comments. Fight. Tomb of Dracula 10 in a 5.0. First appearance of Blade. Action Comics 242 in a 4.0. First appearance of Brainiac. First appearance of the Shrunken City Candor. Great round of books. All these books are going to run you somewhere between the $1,400 to $1,800 range. Up next, the top 10, book by Glorious Book. Welcome to the top 10, the final round, and the road to number 1. Hope you've enjoyed the journey thus far. At number 10, starting us off, is Fantastic Four 52 in a 6.0 off-white pages. This is the first appearance of the Black Panther T'Challa. Stan Lee story, Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott art. An absolute stunner of a book. Just a classic in every way. From 1966. Very important book. Currently, a book like this will run you somewhere between the $1,600 to $2,000 range. I'm really glad to have my copy. I bought this several years ago, so really important book. Up next, we have TMNT number 1. This is the third printing. There are multiple printings of this book. The third print is the last magazine size. Once you get to the fourth printing, they go to regular size comic books. This one is a 9.2 white pages. This is the origin and first appearance of the Turtles and of Splitter and Shredder, so really important. Obviously Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. I'm going to leave this here for just a second because the next book is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1, the second print. This one I had signed and sketched by Eastman. You can see right here. It's a 5.0 off-white to white pages. And again, you can tell the difference between the second print and the third print is here in the lettering. The blood splatter is different. It's not the same. So if you look at the T here and the T here, there are differences. So that's one of the ways you can tell. There are others, but that's kind of the initial quick hit way to tell. When buying these raw, definitely pay attention because there have been fakes, particularly of the third print. So these are both really great though. And they are numbers 8 and 9 for me. Next up, one of my all-time favorites, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, number 1 in a 9.8 white pages. The first appearance of Carrie Kelly. This is my favorite story of all time. I think it's one of the most important stories in comics. Definitely one of the most important in terms of modern comics. This changed a lot of how comics were written, along with Watchmen. So, an incredible book. I could go on and on. I won't. This book currently is going to run you somewhere in the $1,500 range, give or take. So that's number 7. Number 6. This book is crazy. Batman Beyond, number 1 in a 9.8. This is the first comic book appearance of Terry McGinnis. Bruce Timm cover. This book, a few years ago, was very easy to pick up raw. It was not that much money at all. I want to say raws could be had for $50 to $100 all day long. And then after the past comic book boom, this book kind of went through the roof. So currently this book is going to run you somewhere in the $2,000 range for a 9.8, and it could go, or it has gone as much as into the mid 2000s to high, almost to the $3,000 range. So this book has really blown up in 9.8. There's a huge chasm between a 9.8 and a 9.6 on this book. So I'm really glad I sent this in when I did. I bought this book raw several years ago. So sometimes it pays to be a Batman fan. All right, number 5. Here come the big boys. This is Batman 121. Mine's a 4.5, cream to off-white pages. This is the origin and first appearance of Mr. Zero, who later becomes Mr. Freeze. Unlike a lot of Batman books where you sometimes have to settle for the Silver Age appearance, Batman 121 is the first appearance of Mr. Freeze, so that's awesome. This is a fantastic cover. Kurt Swan and Stan Guy. Just amazing. Currently, this book is going to run you somewhere between the $2,000 and $2,800 range. Amazing book. I know I'm giving you ranges on this because it depends on where you're picking these books up, and there's a lot of places to buy books now. So whether you get them at shows or online, you know, there can be a difference. So next up, number 4 is Fantastic Four 48 in a 5.5 off-white pages. This is the first appearance of Silver Surfer and Galactus in cameo. Stan Lee story, Jack Kirby cover. I I got this book in a trade, which I'm thrilled about. This book has gone way up, currently in the $3,000 range. If you were to shell out for this book, amazing. A lot of speculation around Fantastic Four at the moment, and because of the comic book boom, books like this have seen a pretty dramatic rise. They've calmed down a little, but they're still way up from where they were a few years ago. And now on to the top three. Big book for me, Showcase 22. I showed this off in a prior video. Definitely one of the gems of the collection. Mine's a 3/5 cream to off-white pages. This is the origin and first appearance of the Silver Age Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner, and Abin Sur, Carol Ferris as well. An amazing book, classic cover. These Showcase books, the older ones, really hard to find in high grade. So I'm thrilled to have a 3/5, and even the lower grades now are really starting to expand. So this book will run you somewhere between $4,000 and $5,000 currently. So number 2, Hulk 181. Absolute classic. It's a 5/0 cream to off-white pages. First full appearance of the Wolverine. There is the Wendigo appearance. We all know how important that is. Again, I'll let you guys decide, 180, 181. I'm of the opinion of hedging your bets and trying to have both if you can. Currently, this book goes somewhere around $5,000, give or take. I bought this book several years ago. It was one of the first videos on my channel of me purchasing this book and sending it off to get graded. I'm glad I picked it up several years ago because it is a book that has definitely moved up in price. So that's number 2. Now, number 1 is a recent acquisition into the collection. I got this from Very Gary, so shout out to you, brother. Huge acquisition. This was a monster blockbuster deal we did with each other. Giant Size X-Men number 1 in an 8/5 cream to off-white pages. So many first appearances. You got Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Thunderbird, second full appearance of Wolverine. Very, very important book. Currently, in this grade, this book will run you somewhere in the $7,000 range, give or take. This is the most valuable book in my collection at the moment. To be honest, stunned to have it, thrilled to have it. Didn't think it was something that I would own several years ago, so definitely grateful. And this is my number 1. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you think. What was your favorite book? What in the top 50 would you consider going after? What books do you have? Any cool stories you have with picking stuff up? Always glad to hear that stuff. And you can continue the conversation over on Instagram as well, where you can find me at AA Comics. I'll catch up with you guys later. See ya. You want more? That was 50 books. Take it in. Take it in. Deep breaths. Later.